Tired of not making any money on these gig apps? I got you. In this video, I'm going to break down how to make $100 to $200 a day on DoorDash. Is DoorDash still profitable? And how not to burn out. Let's get into it. What's good, YouTube? It's your boy, AD, back at it with another one. Welcome back to the channel, Miles and Money, where we talk about everything miles and money. Hit the like and subscribe button below, because I already know you're going to like this. Let's get into it. What's going on, family? It's been a little while, been out here grinding, hustling. Hope you all been doing the same thing. We got to keep getting it, y'all. This is peak season. It's busy time, so there's no excuses to making money. Everybody who follows me, follows my channel, this is the time to make your money. In this video, I'm going to show you guys how to make $100 to $200 a day on DoorDash. Number one, treat this like it's a full-time job. See, the problem I keep seeing is people using these apps and they say they're going to do part-time work. The first thing you got to do is change your mind frame. You got to treat this like a full-time job if you want to make full-time income. It's that simple. You can't come out and work periodically here and there. No, you treat it like a full-time job, like your 9 to 5. You go in at what? 9 in the morning and you off at 5. So you got to treat it as such. So with DoorDash, that means picking the right times to work. Morning time, 7 to 9. Lunchtime, 11 to 2. Dinner, 5 to 9. If you work in between those times, especially during peak season, you should make money. Now, this is all market dependent. I don't know your market, but in my market, I can say the least, working these hours brings me the most money. So if you haven't done this already, try working those hours. And if you have a full-time schedule on DoorDash, just stay out there. Take your breaks here and there, but working like a 9 to 5. Number two, taking jobs that are at least $1 per mile. See, in some markets, that range is a little bigger. Some markets is $2 per mile. Sometimes even $3. That's like Las Vegas, New York, California. But for the most part, try to just take jobs at least $1 per mile. That is $1 when you pick up at the restaurant and $1 after you drop off heading back into your zone. So you're not driving dead miles, you're getting paid for your time. So number two, at least $1 per mile. Don't take jobs that are less than that. I know sometimes they can be slow and you can be antsy, you just want to get some work. If you want to do those jobs, that's fine. But over here, we're not taking no lowball offers. We're not taking anything under that. Like I said, in other markets, they're better. And if you're in those markets, you can go ahead and widen that range if you want. But at least for my market, at least $1 per mile when taking orders. Tip 3, shop orders. If you're taking these shop orders, try to take the shop orders that don't have a lot of items. Try 10, 15 items. But if you do take the shop orders that have a lot of items, at least know the stores. If you know the stores that you're shopping at, it'll cut shopping time in half. And shopping orders in my market have been booming. I've been getting a lot of those lately, so they've been a good money maker. So if you're taking shop orders, try to take shop orders that don't have a lot of items. 50, 60 items when you don't know the store, you're gonna be in there more than 2 hours. And a lot of times that $25, that $35 is not worth it. Try to take shop orders that don't have a lot of items, but if you do, try to learn the layout of the stores. It'll make your shopping so much easier so you get back on the road to continue making that money. If you haven't already, like, comment, and subscribe. And if you'd like to support the channel further, click the links down below. Buy me a coffee. Number 4, multi-apping. I know, multi-apping is what some of you guys don't like doing. You like to stay on one app, but if you want to make full-time income in this game, especially during slow times, you have to multi-app. Find your best apps and combine them and go out there and work them. Try to take orders going in the same direction, because you don't want to take these orders, one going here, one going there, and delay, and it be an issue for the customer, and they contact the apps and you get deactivated. You got to do it smart. You just don't take every order, every app. Nah. If you're taking one order, that's a DoorDash that's going 5 miles, and then you get an Uber Eats that's going 3 to 4, 7 miles in the same direction, that's a win-win. Those are how you multi-app. That's how you multi-app. You take orders going in the same direction. I hear it too many times, folks who try to do this and they mess it up. Blame everybody else but themselves. You got to do it smart. That's key. Doing this smart can double, sometimes even triple your daily income when you multi-app. Like I said, you find your better apps. For me right now, that's DoorDash, Uber Eats, and Spark. I use those 3, I stack them, and it's been very profitable for me the last 30 days. So like I said, you guys, find best apps in your market and stack them, go out there and kill it. And another thing, guys, burnout is real. When you work in these gig apps, you come out here every day, sometimes folks working 10, 12, 14-hour days, you can burn out and easily stop doing this. So you got to make sure you take your time when you coming out here, work smart. We try not to work hard, we try to work smart. Make sure you take your breaks. In between that, if that's you going home, going to eat, going to the gym, whatever, however you can refocus and come back to delivering and attacking it hard, do what you got to do. But make sure you take your breaks because burnout is real in this space. And my last tip to making $100 to $200 a day on DoorDash is stop taking those low offers. That's a tip that I shouldn't have to say, but it seems like folks don't understand that. It's imperative that you take orders that make you money. Anything less than, I would say, $7, I wouldn't take. And I mean, I can't speak for you guys, but anything less than that, unless it's 1 mile or right down the street, yeah, you can go ahead and take your $5 order. But anything less than that, come on, guys, you're not going to make any money if you are taking $5 orders all day. It's just not going to happen like that. You're going to have to decline these orders. So with that being said, don't accept an order that you don't want, because you'll get hit with penalties if you accept it and then you unassign. With DoorDash, you got to stay above 90%. So I hear a lot of folks get deactivated, not knowing why, thinking that it's on DoorDash, it's on DoorDash. No, you got to play smart. When you see these orders and they're not good, just don't take them. And if you do take them, make sure you stay above 90% acceptance rating. DoorDash don't play with that. If you fall below, you'll get deactivated. So that is something that you guys need to learn and need to know when going out there, because once you get deactivated on these apps, a lot of times it's hard to get back on there, and we don't need any hiccups when we're trying to make money. Holiday season coming around. I know folks got kids, folks trying to make more money for gifts and stuff like that, holidays, so you can't be deactivated. There's no excuses for that. So just make sure you guys are being aware when it comes to taking these orders. When they're low, just don't take them on Jump Street. Just let it go. So in a nutshell, yes, you can still make money on these gig apps in 2025. You can still make money on DoorDash, Uber Eats, Grubhub, maybe not Grubhub, Spark, but you can still make money. You just have to work them smart. These gig apps try to make things harder for us. The pay keeps getting lower and lower, and there's a lot more restriction on these apps, but we have to work around it. That's what we're left with. If you're trying to make money in this space, you gotta always adapt. Adapting is how you make money. Adapting is how you move forward, and that's just what we gotta do. And if you guys need any help or have any question, I'm gonna take this from Marcellus Wiley. Beat it up in the comment section. Go ahead and let me know. Hit me up in the emails. I'm here to answer any question, guys. I'm your one-stop shop, so let your boy know if you have anything that you need when it comes to gig economy, when it comes to making a little money on the side. If you have any questions, just go ahead and let me know. But that's all I got for you guys. Thank you guys for subscribing. Thank you guys for sticking around with your boy. I appreciate the love and support, keeping things going, keeping things rocking. But until next time, it's your boy AD signing out. Peace out.